Hi everybody, welcome to Khong Driving, and we have just driven this little baby, the Audi Q2 from Kuala Lumpur up to Awana Genting. And of course this is a very nice cool morning, and here you can give a presentation without having to sweat. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at this Q2. This is the smallest SUV available in the Audi lineup, and actually they call it a crossover. But remember what I said about crossovers before? They have this little lining that is black color that goes around the body and all the way to the back, and this is made of plastic so that it is easily replaceable. Of course, in Malaysia, nothing is cheap, yeah. But anyway, they have gone one step further. You don't see the black because they're usually black. What they have done is they've made this the body color, so it is white. But I assure you, it is made of plastic. Yeah, this is the cladding that makes it a crossover. Now, the wheelbase of the car is 2595, a little bit under 2600, which makes it a compact SUV classification. Now, in terms of power, it runs a 1.4 litre direct injection double overhead cam turbocharged engine. Okay, that gives you 150 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. Okay, those of you who are very familiar with the Audi group, which is also part of the Volkswagen group, this engine is also found in some of the Volkswagen cars and also in the Q3. Yeah, of course the Q2 now has the latest version of it, not available in any of the Volkswagens yet that I know. This one has got COD, which is what you call cylinder on demand. And what happens is that it will shut off two of the cylinders when you're off throttle anytime. This is a fuel saving measure, and the fuel consumption on this car is pretty good. It's 5 point something liters per 100 kilometers if you drive it according to the way you're supposed to drive it. Yeah, so it's based on a certain test result, 5 point something liters per 100. Now, looking at it from the front, this is the new way that Audi is building the SUVs. So this is the new phase, and it is common through the Q2, Q3, Q5, and Q8, Q7. Yeah, this is the new phase. It gives it a very wide stance. Now this vehicle is almost 1.8 meters wide. Yeah, so it is low and it's wide. It's 1.5 meters tall, and the length is 4191 mm. So it is small, but visually it looks pretty good. On its own, it actually stands out quite well, and I like the angular surfaces. This is the new look. Yeah, no more the round, still a hint of round, but it is more angular. You see more angles and squares and sharp finishes, so you can see some distinct lines. Okay, zooming in on the wide front and a low stance, we note that the grille is actually very distinctive with the 4-ring Audi sign very clearly emblazoned on the front. And of course, needless to say, this is a premium vehicle, so the headlights are LED, yeah, together with DRLs, and at the back is also LED lights. Along the sides you see 17-inch wheels with 55 series 215 55 17 tires. Yeah, brakes are ventilated disc with a single pot floating caliper, and front suspension is McPherson struts. You might not be able to see it, but it's there. And then along the sides you see the cladding is in body color, and of course at the back you get a torsion beam suspension with solid discs, but they are discs, yeah, and a single pot caliper. And of course we've driven the car and it really feels nice. Okay, here you see this is the They call this a side plate, and this is different from the body color. It's silver color, and but it's made of plastic, yeah. So there must be some framework in the center. And then looking at the roof line, you see it ends at the back with this little mini spoiler, which is part of the bodywork. And of course, you know what this does, yes? So for passengers at the back in the hot afternoon sun, it helps to give you some shade. Again, the rear lights, they are LED, and this is the back part of it, and the body cladding here is of a silver color. So you can see the Q2 sign there, and if you look at the car, it sits really nice and squat. Now, just for your information, it's about 1.8 meters wide, just a few short, and you see a rear wiper, and the car is 1508 tall. So looking from the back, looks pretty good. Maybe 18-inch wheels would make it look a little bit better, but well, it handled quite well with the 17. So don't fix what ain't broke. There is no electrical boot release. It's mechanical, and okay, this boot is 405 liters in terms of space, and at the back you see a cargo net that comes with it, and two of these lights that come on as you open. And of course, you have also a tonneau cover. It's made of some fiber material, and it's of course connected to the door, and it opens with the boot lid. And here the cargo net is easily removed, yeah, like this. And over here, so this is very good for putting your cargo under so it don't run all over the place. And again, this is part of the Volkswagen group and Audi group, the little latch here that allows you, see, when this cover comes up, it just fits nicely because that thing is a little bit spring loaded, you can see, yeah, very clever. And the cover rests on those two little hooks, you might say, and down there actually there is a lot more space, yeah. There's a good 5 or 6 inches of space. You can put some of the things that you don't want people to see, yeah, here. And there's a space saver spare tire. Don't know what this is, but it could be some part of the it's the woofer for the sound system. Okay, so that's the wheel well down there with a space saver tire, and this is the bottom cover. So 405 liters of space, and the seat can split and fold 3 ways, yeah. It's 40, 20, 40, so that's 3 ways. And here is where we will close, and up here you see the reverse camera. Okay, so everything is manual, no electrical, yeah. Now from the back you can see the rear seats. It's made for 5 people, and here is how you open the rear. So the 2/3 of the seat open, 60% open together, and there's a separate button here. You can actually split this into another one. So looking at the back from here, you can see there is ample space for you to put longer stuff if you want. And of course that one also opens out, yeah. Okay, let's see how the center one opens. Okay. This is how the center one opens, yeah. So you can put long stuff. If you need to carry something long, you can just put it through that one single gap and still have 2 more people sitting at the back. Okay, let's look at it more. Of course, seats are leather, look pretty good, and these are the ISOFIX points down there. You can fix your child seat, and inside here you see a couple of USB ports and a power out socket, 12 volt socket. There's no rear aircon vent, and the front seat is made to my sitting position, and there is plenty of room. Okay, I'm sitting in the front. Of course, there's the space for the legs underneath, and there's good 5-6 inches of space for me. Okay, at the back here, the roof is a one-piece material. This fabric on some fiber, and the rear reading light is there, LED too. Wow, not bad. And then over the front, we can see the front part of the vehicle, and here's the part I like the most. You see that red or maroon kind of, it's a kind of aluminum material, and it's painted. It's sort of like crafted, you know. It's got some indentations on it, and then it's branded in this red color, and it extends through to the center console. Oh yes, this Q2 comes with 6 airbags. There's of course the driver and the front passenger, and of course then you will have the side bags and also the curtain bag. So that makes it 6 airbags for this car. And at the back you also have an adjustable anchor for the seat. And what's this little hook here? Yeah, it's for a little jacket. You can hang it up here. There are 2. And okay, so I noticed something for these small SUVs, same as in the CHR, there is no grab handle at the back. No oh my god handle. But of course what they have done to compensate is they have got this little handle that's on top of the armrest, and that's what you're supposed to grab on. Yeah, that's for your side, whichever side of your body. So in the case of this one, you put your left hand there and you grab onto it. Then I don't know what you do with your right hand, you grab onto the other passenger, I suppose. And so there's no oh my god handle. And for the front passenger there is one, but they have put one for the driver. I don't know why, but it's there. Looking at the car from the front, doors open, yeah, both the front and rear doors open quite well. And you see here an adjustable steering, but it's mechanical. Yeah, you can adjust it for height and also for reach, and seat adjustments are mechanical. You have, this is the seat height, and this is the better type of adjustment for the rake. It's a stronger adjustment. You can adjust the rake here, and of course the reach is adjusted at the front mechanically. Yeah, and oh, what's this? There's a little compartment for your sunglasses. I don't know what you can put in here. Quite small. At the bottom here you get rubber pedals, and of course a footrest, which is quite good. And headlights are auto. Okay, rain sensor, so headlights and wipers are auto. And let's get into the car. But before that, here is the center console. This is that's where the start stop button is, and aircon controls, and your louvers, and your gear stick. This is the automatic DCT, the normal stuff. Then you can also have the plus minus by pushing over there. And to get sport, all you got to pull down, you pull again, you get drive, you pull again, you get sport. Then here is the toggle for the menu. Parking brake, electronic, and also auto hold. There's a small little console here, just to carry small stuff. And there's another USB there. That's 2 at the back, 1 here, and also 1 in the front there, plus another 12 volt power point. And steering is round. Okay, they don't have a flat steering. Flat steering would have looked better, but anyway, the size is nice and the grip is nice. It's leather bound, of course. And you have your steering controls. There's cruise control down there. Okay, this is for your navigation and toggle and all that. Let's take a look inside. I'm gonna get into the car. I'm gonna slide the seat backward as much as possible. Yes, a 6-footer could sit in this car. I'm gonna start it. Press button. And that's a very nice looking dashboard. Tells you how to select a gear. Okay, front passenger airbag on, short-term memory, and also there's a view button here, very interesting one. You can make the meter smaller and the readouts bigger just by pressing the button. Yeah, this button here, just press and the view changes. Yeah, and you can toggle. This is your radio. You toggle again, you can connect your mobile service, and this is the navigation and the map. So that's the GPS, and let's see, you can have it there, you can have it here, and so you can toggle and have different views. Yeah, you can make your map smaller. Yeah, zoom out. So that's the, okay, that's where we are, somewhere up in the mountains, and you just, by toggling here, you can get the size. And if you want the meter smaller, you want the meter bigger, just press the button. There you go. And over here we have the 5 drive modes. Yeah, they have efficiency, comfort, auto. We are now in auto, comfort. Then you have, of course, dynamic and individual. For individual, you can opt to have your engine or transmission in 3. You can have auto, comfort, or dynamic. I put it on dynamic. And for steering, you have dynamic, comfort, or auto. Up to you. So only 2 things are customizable for dynamic. For individual. And for dynamic, of course, everything is dynamic. Yeah, so it looks like this drive mode only works on the transmission and also the engine shift points. Now this is another way to do drive select. Yeah, you can do it very quickly if you don't want to toggle through the controller. You can do a mechanical one. And this one here, my favorite, is the start stop system deactivated, off or on. I like it off. Then these are your parking sensors, this is your hazard lights, and this is your ESC. Okay, so it says there, stabilization control, ESC is off-road warning, reduced stability. So you turn that one off, and this one is a very good switch. If at night you're driving, you don't like this one, it gets very glaring, you can turn it off. Yeah, so this turns off the screen. A very useful feature, I would think. And okay, this is the front of the Audi Q2, and you can see that this part is very Audi, and it's also available in some of the Volkswagen vehicles. Yeah, steering is very nice, about 13.5 inches. Nice, good grip for you. Handhold, okay, here, very nice. And 4 aircon vents which are round, and soft touch dashboard. And this part I like. Yeah, this looks like aluminum and it's textured and colored. So I don't know how they colored this. Is powder coating or what? Now over to the side. This is hard plastic, soft plastic, and this is the aluminum. Yeah, motif carried forward from there, but this is smooth, and this is hard, and this is soft. Okay, con control is 2-zone. Yeah, left and right. So over here you also have, this is volume control for your radio in case you don't want to use the steering. And navigation. Okay, you can also connect, and you can connect your phone here. This is toggle switch for your radio in case you don't want to use the other one. The passenger can do this. And this is your menu button and back button, menu button. So everything that you press here, it it activates up there. Okay, so whilst we were inside the car, the sun has come out, and so this is it, guys. This is the walk around for the Audi Q2. Nice little car. I like it. Thanks very much for watching, and if you like our videos, don't forget to share. Yeah, bye bye.